Hello and welcome to the Texas Rangers franchise here in MLB 23, the show. In this episode, we will finish up signing our draft picks and we will finish simming the month of July. And of course, we will deal with the trade deadline towards the end. But first things first, we are out of the All-Star break. We simmed a series against the Astros, and in the final game, we have a tie ball game in the ninth inning. I don't mean to keep playing the Astros again. That's just when all the good moments pop up. But Jeremy Pena with a runner on second will come up against Craig Kimbrell, probably the best closer in Major League Baseball this season. As Kimbrell will start the moment with a strike. He's already pitched 9 pitches so far, so he did give up the double, I would assume. And that's in there for strike 2. So Pena quickly down 0-2. And that's a little flare. Almost won the ball game for the Astros. But it is foul. This episode we got to make the Joey Gallo decision. Along with which of the 3 players I mentioned in last episode. Which of them that we want to trade for. As that is fouled straight back. Pena, a pretty good shortstop. He was having a pretty rough season if I remember correctly. As that's on the ground. Gets through Young and Seager. And the runner's going to have to hold at third. He waited at second because he didn't know if either of them were going to make the play. But the Astros have runners at the corners with nobody out. And a real interesting situation here for Craig Kimbrell. As they're going to walk Chas McCormick to load the bases. Make a force out at any base. Can't say I blame him. Now bring up Kyle Tucker. The no batting gloves kind of guy. We're going to make sure the infield is all the way in. We're going to be gunning for the plate if it's on the ground. As he'll look at strike 1 right down the middle, a 2-seam fastball. Now the 0-1. Another foul ball, so quickly in an 0-2 count here. We would love a strikeout. And he fouls off a knuckle curve way out of the zone. Completely missed his spot. And a great take from Kyle Tucker. I thought he got the corner. Another foul ball. We'll try the 1-2 once again. Kimbrell 19 pitches into this 9th inning. And that is called strike 3. So there's 1 out, and now a double play gets them out of the inning. High inside strike. That'll bring up Jose Abreu. Not the most success as an Astro, but one of the better hitters in the league when he was a member of the White Sox. Hitting 167 with runners in scoring position. That's popped up to Jonah Heim. And now the Astros quickly have 2 outs with the bases loaded. Still no runners across here in the bottom of the 9th, but Yordan Alvarez will come up. And he takes strike 1. Yordan Alvarez, 302 average with runners in scoring position. That's absurd. And now the 0-2. He thought about going, but he holds up his swing. So now the 1-2 from Kimbrell. And a beautiful pitch, but it's called ball 2. And now swing and a miss, strike 3. Craig Kimbrell walks the bases loaded and gets out of the jam. And that'll bring up Ryan Presley for the Astros. He'll face Marcus Semien, who's 2 for 4 on the day, with a runner at second. That is Taveras. And Marcus Semien into deep left field. The Rangers will take a 5-3 lead here in the 10th inning. More late inning heroics from the Texas Rangers. This time it's all-star second baseman Marcus Semien. His 20th home run of the season. 109 miles an hour off the bat. Absolute missile. We'll jump ahead into the bottom half of the 10th as the Rangers couldn't get anything going after that Marcus Semien home run. And Aroldis Chapman will pitch here for the Rangers. And that first pitch is up the middle. That could get a run home. Taveras' throw home. Not in time. We won't see another hose piece from Leody Taveras this time. So the Astros are back within 1 with the tying run at first base as Bregman squares up a bunt. Chapman's going to go to second, and Altuve's in there. Everyone is safe, and now there's 2 on and nobody out here for the Astros. Not too sure what Chapman was thinking there. I guess trying to get the lead runner as Diaz will square up to bunt now. And Chapman will wisely go to first base this time. As now there's 1 out and the winning run is on second base. Chapman trying to avoid his first blown save here. It'll be Corey Lee, who did some damage against us a couple episodes ago. Chapman comes set. And that is taken strike one at 97. Corey Lee, another bad hitter with runners in scoring position. And he squares up to bunt and hits him on the hand. He will stay in the game. A bold choice for the suicide squeeze with one out. And now the 0-2 to Corey Lee. Is a check swing, and he did not go. Interesting call from the first base umpire. But we'll try the 1-2 once again. That one is fouled off as well. Fastball at 98 miles an hour. So we'll try it again. And a ball taken outside. Slider misses. So now the count is 2-2 to Corey Lee. Another foul ball. A really good at bat here from Corey Lee. One of the Astros up-and-comers. And another foul ball. An absolute battle. 8 pitches in the at-bat. That ball is laced into the gap. And the Astros are going to walk off. Aroldis Chapman with his first blown save of the season. And Corey Lee with a walk-off double. Well, after that very unfortunate extra innings loss, we will continue to sim as we will continue to work on signing these draft picks. As we signed Rolando Anderson, the shortstop, in the second round, I think we drafted him. We do end up signing every single person in the draft class, which is nice. And Garcia has a 12-game hitting streak. Hopefully he continues that. As the Rangers are 72-29 with about a week to go before the trade deadline. One of the best records in team history. And another hitting streak. I don't like the hitting streak moments. I think they're kind of boring. And Kershaw had a shutout in the 8th inning. We just pitched with Kershaw recently. As we're going to wrap up signing all these guys. Tommy Reed, the first baseman. Hopefully has high potential. And we wrap up the month 75-33, and today is the trade deadline.
All right, welcome back to MLB Tonight. Hey, this is fresh from the Rangers' official PR account on Twitter. The Rangers announced the club has acquired 7-time All-Star, 4-time Gold Glover Paul Goldschmidt.
That is correct. The Rangers trade for Paul Goldschmidt. Cole Winn, the 24-year-old starting pitcher, he went over to St. Louis along with Dustin Harris, a 24-year-old left fielder who's been okay in AAA. Not this season, but the season before he was pretty good. And finally, Justin Foscue, pretty good second base prospect. And the only other trade we made was sending Joey Gallo to the New York Mets, who are in the second wildcard spot in the National League. We do have to take Mark Canha's contract on, and they get Kyber Rodriguez out of us. But the main piece we got was Alex Ramirez, 21 years old, B potential, center field prospect, playing pretty well in AAA this season. So I think that's a pretty good pickup. So we will hop into Paul Goldschmidt's first game as a Texas Ranger. Rangers sit at 75 wins on the season, looking to eclipse that 100 mark. He's hitting .272 with 17 home runs and an .816 OPS. For now, he'll be hitting third in between Seager and Lowe. He has a runner on first, and the pitch from Perez is absolutely crushed. A high shot into deep left field, and his first home run as a Ranger comes on his first pitch. Ironic that it comes off Martin Perez, who was just a Ranger last year. 414 feet for his first home run as a Texas Ranger. And I would say that deal is going to pay off in the long run. I think the addition of Goldschmidt is really going to help this team. Makes the lineup so much longer than just a 3-outcome hitter like Gallo. I'm going to miss Gallo, and Gallo's very versatile defensively. But Paul Goldschmidt just brings that extra bat as the Rangers do hold on to win a huge slug out, 10-12. Paul Goldschmidt did pick up another hit. Now we have some roster moves to take care of as Luis Severino is coming off the IL. And it's also the deadline to sign draft picks. We're going to put Jack Leiter in the bullpen for now and monitor how Kershaw is doing. But now it is time to see how the draft picks panned out. 80 overall for Will Willie. Wiley, however you want to say his last name. It's a little unfortunate, but his numbers look pretty good for 18 years old. So hopefully that potential can go up. And Rolando Anderson, 77 potential. It's not what I was hoping for, but he was a late second-round pick. Decent contact versus lefties to start out. Good vision. He's going to be a good fielder. He actually kind of looks like a second baseman more than a shortstop. Kyle Worth and everybody else not really worth mentioning, but Tommy Reed looks pretty good. He's going to take a long time to progress to that B potential. But overall, the draft class is pretty good for how late we were drafting. Something I did notice while I was looking at the other teams, Brady Campos, who we were looking to draft at our spot, who went 11 to the Diamondbacks, he did not sign with the Diamondbacks. So he should be in the free agency pool this offseason. So I will definitely be looking for him. And if he's in free agency, we're going to give him the best offer we can because I really want Brady Campos. And if we can get our first-round pick and Campos, that's going to be awesome. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.